2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest years in gaming we've had in a long time. There are so many huge titles announced already that it's honestly hard to keep track of what to pick up and what to wait on. Of course, games like GTA 6 are pretty much on everybody's list if it doesn't get delayed again, but since that's a given, I'm leaving it out of this video. So with that out of the way, here are my top 6 games I'm most excited to play in 2026. First up, we have Mudang Two Hearts. Mudang Two Hearts completely came out of nowhere, and the gameplay they showed instantly had my attention. It's a third-person stealth action shooter with a big focus on intense tactical combat, and honestly, everything about it looks right up my alley. One of the coolest things is that the story is told from 2 different perspectives, which means we'll be able to switch up playstyles throughout the game. The plot follows a North Korean soldier and a K-pop idol who get pulled into a massive conspiracy after a terrorist attack at the South Korean National Assembly. This is one of those games I just know I'm going to sink a lot of time into. There's no official release date yet, but all we've been told is that it's coming out in 2026, and I am more than okay with that. Next up is Control Resonant, the upcoming sequel to Control. This time around, the focus shifts to Dylan Faden, who's been sent by the FBC into a reality warping crisis in Manhattan. From what we know so far, Dylan will be using new hiss-influenced abilities alongside a shape-shifting melee weapon called the Apparent, all while dealing with paranormal threats, searching for Jess, and facing against some kind of cosmic entity. We haven't seen a lot of gameplay yet, but what has been shown looks incredibly cinematic with a much stronger focus on intense melee combat. There's still no official release date, but we can expect Control Resonant sometime in 2026. Next up, we have Fable. For a while there, I genuinely thought we might never see another Fable game, but that definitely changed this past week. We were hit with trailers and previews, plus the reboot is being developed by Playground Games, the studio behind Forza Horizon. Fable 2026 is a full open-world action RPG reboot that takes us back to Albion with a brand new choice-driven story. You start as a child in the village of Briar Hill, slowly discovering heroic powers before a mysterious stranger turns your home to stone, sending you on a journey to uncover the truth and save the realm. We're getting character customization, meaningful choices that impact the world, and everything longtime Fable fans expect. They've even taken it a step further with over 1,000 unique NPCs, all packed with insane levels of detail. This is one I need to experience for myself, and luckily we'll be able to do that in autumn of 2026. Next up, we have 007 First Light. As a huge fan of IO Interactive's Hitman games, I am very excited for 007 First Light. This game tells a brand new origin story for a young, inexperienced James Bond around 26 years old, as he's recruited into MI6 and works his way towards earning his 00 status. The game follows Bond through his first missions, where he's learning how to become the iconic spy we all know, featuring an original story, reimagined classic characters, and player choice between stealth and action. Locations like Slovakia and London just make it even better. Honestly, the gameplay speaks for itself here. I can't wait to feel like the ultimate super spy when 007 First Light launches on May 27th, 2026. Next up, we have Reanimal. When Reanimal was announced, I got way more excited than I expected, and for good reason. It's being developed by Tarsier Studios, I hope I'm saying that right, the original team behind Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and it looks like the perfect spiritual successor. From the trailer alone, this feels like what Little Nightmares 3 could have been if Tarsier Studios is still behind it. They've mastered environmental storytelling in a way very few studios can, and this game looks just as tense and terrifying as their previous work. The story follows a brother and sister on a dark journey to rescue their missing friends while they're trying to escape a fractured, nightmarish island. Along the way, they face horrifying monsters inspired by their own traumatic pasts and uncover the truth behind the island's destruction. If you're ready for the nightmare, Reanimal launches on February 13th, 2026. And finally, Resident Evil Requiem. I've been excited about this one since the very first announcement trailer, and as a massive Resident Evil fan, that hype has only grown. After seeing more at the Game Awards, I'm officially beyond ready to play it. We'll be playing as Leon again, and as a new character, Grace. And this dual protagonist approach has me really excited. Grace's section looks far more survival focused and terrifying, where she's clearly the one that's hunted, while Leon's gameplay looks more in line with what we've seen in games like Resident Evil 4 and 3. The story centers around Grace, an FBI analyst and the daughter of the Outbreak's Alyssa Ashcroft, as she investigates ritualistic murders in the ruins of Raccoon City, alongside Leon. Together they uncover secrets tied to the original outbreak, Grace's mother's past, and a new villain named Victor Gideon. Set decades after Raccoon City's destruction, the game blends psychological horror with intense action and brings back iconic locations, making this one of my most anticipated Resident Evil entries in years. 2026 is absolutely stacked with incredible games, and these are the ones I'm personally most excited for. Let me know in the comments which games you are looking forward to the most, and I'll see you in the next one.